Welcome back to the High 3 cast, and today we're covering games 5 and 6 of the NBA Finals. Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Indiana Pacers. Let's get it. Just taking a look at game 5 first. Indiana Pacers. What keys they have, what takeaways we're going to take from game 5. Well, once again, Siakam led the way with 28-6, 5-3, and 2. Great game from him. But honestly, there wasn't much else besides him. McConnell and Toppin, it combined 18 and 12 each for them. McConnell with 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals as well. So good performance by those three guys. But you have Turner with a quiet 13, Nesmith 14. Overall, not the best offensive performance from the Pacers. They were 11 for 30 from deep, 24 for 30 from the free throw line. Way too many free throws in this game. Overall, Pacers, not a great offensive game there. A lot of turnovers, 22 turnovers, just way too many. Way too many turnovers there. Gave up some offensive rebounds, but overall, just the starters need to play better. I mean, you got Nesmith with minus 12 plus minus, Nembhard with minus 12, Halliburton minus 13, Toppin minus 16, so he's not a starter, but just not great play from those three guys. Halliburton was hurt and all that stuff, but I mean, you should be able to play better. Even you shouldn't miss every single one of your shots if your foot's hurting or calf or whatever it is. Moving on to Oklahoma City. Much better performance, much better 3-point shooting in game 4. 14 for 32 from the 3-point line, so good stuff there. From the Thunder, 26 for 32 from free throws. The free throws were even, 30 and 32, even though there's a lot of them. J-Dub, 3 for 5 shooting. Wallace, 3 for 4. Dort, 3 for 6. Wiggins, 4 for 7. Those 4 guys are your main 3-point shooters there. They made 13 out of the 14, so good performances from them. They controlled the turnover battle, Oklahoma City with only 11 turnovers this time. Took care of the basketball. The offense looked much better. J-Dub had 4 assists, SGA 10 assists, double game there from SGA, which is quiet because of J-Dub's 40 points, and 24 assists as a team. So Oklahoma City swinging the ball around good there. SGA and J-Dub combined for 71, outstanding performance by both of them. You'd like to see more from Chet, but overall Oklahoma City was able to get the job done there. Just looking at the box score, anything that jumps out here, Pascal, 75% true shooting with 5 stocks as well. That's steals and blocks combined for those who don't know. TJ McConnell, another great performance from 18 points. That's a luxury to have coming off the bench for them, man. Just a great player to have come off the bench. Of course, Halliburton, bad performance there. We don't know with the injury and all that stuff. Overall, just a bad game from him. I mean, 0 for 6 shooting, just atrocious. SGA on the other side of Thunder, SGA 31, not as efficient as you like to see him. But how many free throws were called in this game? He's able to get his 30 points, which, I mean, you can say he shoots free throws all the time, but I mean, you got Siakam. I think he had 10 plus free throws as well. So at the end of the day, there's way too many fouls called in this game. And also SGA with 10 assists and 6 stocks. Absolutely just cleaning up. Absolutely just filling out the box score there. J-Dub with 40 points. 3 for 5. Shooting 66%. Great game from him, man. People are saying he's like Scottie Pippen or something. But after game 6, they're not going to be saying that no more. So that was a good game from him, though. And Aaron Wiggins, 14 points. 4 for 7 from 3. 64% true shooting. It's a great performance. It was just Shea and J-Dub that game, pretty much. I mean, that's all they needed. Everybody else chipped in here and there. Dort with 9. Holmgren with 9. Wallace with 11. So, just a great overall team effort. It was Shea and J-Dub and the rest of the team. Move on to game 6. Oklahoma City, just absolutely terrible performance. Pacers were fired to play. You could tell. The turnovers. That's the story of this game, man. Oklahoma City with 21 turnovers. That's got to be their most. If not, it's got to be at least top 3 most of all year. Terrible performance by Thunder. 3-point shooting just non-existent. You can count the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter was literally a 30-point game, so they literally made, I think it was like 2 3-pointers, maybe 1 3-pointer, maybe 3 threes, something like that for the fourth quarter. Just abysmal, man, shooting. And Chet, once again, another bad game from 4 points, 6 rebounds, 22% shooting. 22% true shooting as well. Just what will we see from Chet? Can he overcome? Now I know he rolled his ankle like twice. You know, he got kicked in the shin hard. He got dead leg. I don't know how stuff hurts. What kind of Chet are we gonna get Game 7? That's gonna decide the game. I feel like, along with other factors. And can Oklahoma City overcome their age? You know, I've seen a lot. Oklahoma City's young, still a young team. You gotta remember that, and they've done it so far. This series is crazily parallel to the Denver series, so something to note there. You know, the Pacers' keys, their aggressiveness was just through the roof, man. It was absolutely amazing to watch how, you know, just picking Oklahoma City full court, not letting them get to any kind of offense. The crowd, just feeding off the crowd. It was ridiculous. Like, it was something else for sure. Will they be able to continue that in the Game 7? I don't know. We'll talk about that in a second. But as for this game, the box scores, you know, McConnell, Siakam, Nembhard, Toppin, Halliburton, and Nesmith, all 10 plus points. Double digits there. Toppin with 20, 4 for 7 from 3. Just impressive, man. The defense was Pacers, man. 16 steals. 16 steals. That is wild, man. 19 points off turnovers. I saw somebody say this, and I agree. Oklahoma City got outplayed by Pacers in their own like format, pretty much. Like, the Pacers out Oklahoma City to Oklahoma City, which is just crazy. It's never happened all year before. So, honestly, I give it to the crowd, bro. That was probably the craziest crowd performance of all time in the playoffs. It's got to be up there, man. That was absolutely insane. Like, if that was Oklahoma City, it would have been a way different story. But we'll see in Game 7 for sure. Also, Nembhard showing up offensively with 17 points and 97% true shooting, which is what we'll see in this next slide. 97% true shooting. That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Nembhard, I feel like he had a magnet ball, but I feel like everybody on the Pacers had a magnet ball there for a little bit, man. A lot more 3-shot from the Pacers this game. The Pacers shot 92 times, Thunder 74. Like, they just turned it over so many times, the Thunder did, and just didn't get shots up and stuff. It's just absolutely impressive defense. You know, look at this box score stuff. I mean, Siakam was 16, 13, 3 assists. If the Pacers win the finals, then Siakam is definitely going to get finals MVP. He's had a great series. He's had a great series for sure. Nembhard was 17, like I said earlier. 3 steals from him as well. It's pretty impressive there. TJ McConnell, once again, 12 points this time, not quite as much, but I mean, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals. Wow, man. TJ McConnell. He is just absolutely amazing, man. Such a good player, man. Such a good player. Obi Toppin with 20 points, 2 steals as well. Great performance from him, man. He has really stepped up this series and this playoffs as a whole. SGA with 21, 8 turnovers. One of his worst games in the playoffs. It's either this one or the Game 3 against Minnesota. One of the two. Just another bad performance from him. Looked bothered all night. Didn't look focused. And honestly, Oklahoma City might have thrown this game away, to be honest, from the beginning. But I mean, they were up like 8-2. But I think once the Pacers made that run the second quarter, they kind of at like 10, 15 points, I think they kind of just threw in the towel at that point. And they'll say, we'll play Game 7 on Sunday. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays really good on Sunday. That's an ESPN stat, but it's true, though. J-Dub with a terrible performance. I mean, 0 for 4 from 3, minus 40 plus minus. I think that's the biggest plus minus, and definitely in the finals history. I think that's what it was, yeah. Minus 40. That is just terrible. Just whenever he was out there, the team just did bad. Just not a good game for J-Dub, but he's gonna have a bounce back, I think. really, I mean, Isaiah Hartenstein is the next best player for the Thunder. You know, he had a pretty good performance for Hartenstein. Not as many rebounds as you would like for a big guy, but he only had 16 minutes, so doing all that stuff in 16 minutes, pretty impressive there. Going on to Game 7. The first time there's a Game 7 since 2016. Warriors versus Cavs. You guys know the story. That was 9 years ago, which is crazy. Oklahoma City are the favorites to win, playing at home, but you know, watch out for Indiana. Might be able to do something. X factors for this game, though. You know, you're gonna have basically your role players for Oklahoma City. Basically, how they're gonna be able to shoot the 3-ball and handle pressure. So, like, you know, you got Caruso. Caruso has not shot very well lately. You know, Dort, Wallace, Wiggins, or Joe, whichever one gets more minutes. Most likely Wiggins, but you know, watch out. Joe might be able to hit a couple threes. You never know. So, how will these Oklahoma City role players play to determine how will they shoot? They tend to shoot better at home, so something to watch out for there. Chet Holmgren also. What will we see from Chet? Will he be fully healthy? Will he be ready to go? I mean, his hip, you know, missed a lot of games during the season from that. He's still 100% from it, from the surgery. So, will Chet be ready to go? As for Indiana, you know, TJ McConnell, Obi Toppin, how will they play on the road? I'm sure Mark Daigneault has a plan for TJ McConnell now. I mean, it's literally Game 7, so if you don't at this point, then that's just terrible coaching. So how will they stop them too? How will they stop the Pacers shooting from 3? These are all things to watch for. How will they clean up the turnovers? If Oklahoma City can clean up turnovers and shoot the ball better, they will win. And as for Indiana, they need to make wide open threes. They need to swing the ball around, get Oklahoma City defense moving. And they need to try to punch them in the mouth early, get that crowd out of it. I mean, it's Game 7, so they're never going to go out of the game. It's literally winner take all. So, but you know, it's like they say, you know, Game 7, the best 2 words in sports. So anyway, yeah, turnovers, 3-point shooting, defense, and overall intensity. Whichever team is more intense comes out on their hair's on fire. Whichever team is does not let the other team get their offense going, you know, on ball pressure, all that stuff, will win the game. Whoever wants it more, pretty much will take it. You can throw all stats out the window. Game 7, you can it's just Sunday night, 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. America will be watching. First Game 7 in 9 years, guys. It's going to be insane. Anyway, couldn't show any highlights this video from, like, you know, previous clips from previous games because NBA and YouTube is on my butt right now. So hopefully you guys will be able to see this video. But if you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.